get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You don't want none of that. Pick up the ball. Alert, alert, alert. 58, boy, 58, 58, it's Mike.
Now it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Just like that. Bang, 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 bang. Lock in, lock in.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Adrian Phillips there to knock that one away. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now a carry by the 3rd-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn out. Kill, kill. Behind. Behind.
1st down, Rivers. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check safety, check safety. Check 3. Behind.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, It's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with first downs on each play.
Man, I got you. Keep it skinny. Check.
Rivers now from the 50. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. Touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's get that ball. Hey, 18.
Play action. Now Trubisky steps away. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Pick it up. 180. Let him know.
They'll go option to the short side. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
One thing that really impressed me about Joey Bosa is that he doesn't sacrifice the run game trying to get sacks. This guy really knows how to hold the point of attack, great leverage, and then goes and sheds people and makes plays.
And at 6'5", 270, just a monster.
Absolute monster with a really high motor.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
58 to Mike. 3 bucks.
On 1st down, Trubisky. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Check. Hey,
Now it's Trubisky. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Again, it's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
4 down, check. Shoot. Man, 18.
To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky to Gabriel, middle of the field. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
52 right here. 52. Check right.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the... ...18-yard line.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
Alert!
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Trubisky will throw. Now Trubisky lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
A reminder, later tonight, Sunday Night Football will see a game in the NFL 100 series, a rematch of the very first AFL-NFL championship game, later, of course, known as Super Bowl I. It pits the Packers against the Chiefs from Arrowhead, and that should be a fun one. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Rivers. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Second 90, black 15. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. White 89. Behind.
Play action now. Rivers. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Joey Bosa with the tackle for loss. How about that pedigree in his family?
Yeah, some good pedigree. Tell us about it, Mr. Davis.
Dad played in the NFL, first-round draft pick. Uncle was a first-round draft pick. He's got a brother coming behind him. But Joey Bosa, guy plays really, really hard and plays all aspects on defense.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
It's going to be a long day.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Here's Rivers. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, let go. You think you're going to get this? You think you're going to get this? Keep it skinny. White, 89.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. He completes it to Bryant. First catch for Bryant. He's got a 1st down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Hey, easy, easy. Bravo.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers, pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
They can't stop us, baby. Every time it's a sack. Come on, fellas.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack.
Check 15, check 15. Q. Small. 58's the line. 50. Hey,
From the gun, Rivers. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That 180. 0. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, team 6. Mike 58 right there. Left. Check 43. Room. Hey, Alpha.
From the gun, Rivers. And incomplete. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Load it. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Alpha. Hey, Delta.
Again, it's Rivers. Out left side here to Bryant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
1st down, Chargers.
Set, 390. Mike 58. Hey, Delta. Slam. 12. Hey, wahoo. Hey, ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Buster Screen is able to bring him down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing Rivers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Rivers. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. To throw is Rivers. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Dez Bryant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Joseph now to have the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score, Chargers 14, Bears nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let go.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Lock in, lock in. Ship. Protein spill.
Now Trubisky. And he's going to go down again.
You see me? You see me? They can't stop me out here.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They started on the ground with Eckler. Space to maneuver at the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got? Red! Red! Here we go. Red Delta! 24. Check 24.
Play fake. Rivers going deep here for Bryant. He's got it at the 15. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start with a give to Cohen, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Alert, 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 alert.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Trubisky connecting with Burton here over the middle. And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey Burton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, Brown 80. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They go play action. Rivers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. That'll bring up 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
Wait, 89.
On 2nd down, Rivers again. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Run 80. Hey, Haywood. Load it. Load it.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Caught left side, Williams. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Bartney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
Rivers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hey, Zoo. X3, 218, chopper. Here we go. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". I got it.
Now a toss play to Eckler. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
For those who watch The game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner? How about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, yet you still go into the backfield, get past the blockers, and make the tackle? That's big league.
He's not going to get me. He's alpha!
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, Rivers. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down now, it's Cohen, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 5.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Hey, 18.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Extra point safely through. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Bears 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Slam. Hey, 79. Hey, here we go. Check, 59.
Rivers. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Rivers now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta!
Rivers hands off to Eckler. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, go orange. White.
Rivers to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
You can't block me.
Throwing again. Rivers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Rivers. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Eddie Goldman drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On is the Chargers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt, and the Bears take over. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
You gonna see me? Alert, 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 alert. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check 4. Blue draw Corker.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
180! Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Hey, watch it. Red, come. Hey, exit. Hey, 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. Watch the pass. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Let's go.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And Robinson with a big catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
I'm letting you know right now, you better. 61, matchbox lights. Hey, check 24, watch 24.
Trubisky will throw. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert. 52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. We own them.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Tackle made by Thomas Davis. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Alert, 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 alert. 58, right over there, right over there.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Set, 190. Check, 59. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 180. 10. Q. Crouch. Ground. Behind.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back near his goal line, Rivers. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Jackson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
36, 36.
Tight dog.
80 high. Wait, 80 high.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Two running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now?
Switch.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. A beautiful fake. He's got a first down and more past the 30. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check, run 80.
A give to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Watt. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run with Jackson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Kneel down here from Rivers, and that should be it. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for our visitors, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.